Hey artists, today we're going to talk about one of my most favorite materials, and that is clay. I love making things with clay, especially because what you make is really easy to keep forever and ever. Some artists, clay is just this. It's just mud. And yes, you heard me right, it's just mud, but it's special mud. And it's special mud because it sticks to itself. We can shape it however we would like, and when we leave it out to dry in the air, it'll eventually, all the water inside will leave and it'll get hard. We'll eventually take that hard clay and we will fire it in something called a kiln. Don't worry, I will show you what that is. It'll get nice and hard, and then you can keep it forever and ever, and even color it with something called glaze. Let me tell you more about clay. Artists, to get our clay super hard so we can keep it forever and ever, you need to put it in something called a kiln. And a kiln is kind of like an oven, but instead of baking cookies, we're baking or bisking clay. It gets super hot inside the kiln. All kilns are different. Some are gas, some are electric. The one we have at the school is electric. And kilns get so hot, they can get even as hot as a volcano. And what happens is when your mud all dried out gets super hot, it goes from mud to stone, or from clay to pottery. And that's how it gets so hard. Clay isn't a new thing. Clay has been around forever. People way before us have been making things out of clay. Here's an example of some things made out of clay from the Ming Dynasty. And clay has been made from places all over the world. The Ming Dynasty happened in China. That's a completely different country from where we are now. And they've made fantastic things all over the world. Some things we can't even fathom. Clay was even sometimes used in some civilization as a form to write text on. They didn't use paper like us. Instead, they used clay. And because clay, when turned into stone, can last forever and ever and ever, we can still see these pieces that they written because it could last so long. It's not weak like paper. Clay, things are still made out of clay today. I guarantee you there are mugs you have in your home or plates that are made from clay. Even artists today still make things out of clay. So my artists, I would love you to explore the classroom, find something you like, see if you can kind of make your own kind of clay at home, or maybe you could draw something about clay. Up to you. Go ahead and explore. And if you make something that you love and want to share, feel free to send it my way.